calling out big insurance companies for denying health care and trying to block health care reform for millions of Americans. It's shameful that 45,000 people in the United States die every year for lack of health care. And that's why we were out here today to issue a citizen's arrest warrant on Angela Brailey and Anthem Blue Cross for their crimes in denying health care. For years, American insurance companies have been more about greed instead of patients' needs. And we're trying to put an end to those crimes today. One person dies every 12 minutes because we don't have affordable quality health care. And big insurance is standing in the way of real reform.
Last year, my older brother, who was a musician, he didn't have insurance. He got bone marrow cancer. He got treated through the emergency room, which was limited treatment, and he passed away. So I kind of feel like he was killed for insurance company profits.
64% of all bankruptcies in this country are due to medical costs.
I am 19 years old and I have hydrocephalus, which means water in the brain. So I got a shunt, which is a tube that goes inside my head all the way down in my abdomen. I just got surgery a week and a half ago. Without the shunt, I would not be here today.
We have insurance and we're going bankrupt. Penelope doesn't want that responsibility on her shoulders. We are middle-class, hardworking people. We cannot afford our co-pays and our insurance.
Wellpoint CEO Angela Brailey makes $8.9 million a year, and Wellpoint revenues amount to $61 billion. And still, Anthem Blue Cross is trying to deny us health care and sending families into bankruptcy and foreclosure. The big insurance companies are trying to deny us health care while people symbolized here today are dying. Loved ones are dying. Our co-workers are dying. And it's time that we, the American people, called out the insurance companies for their practices against the American people. When the debate is happening in the Senate, in the Congress, and you have the right wing saying that a public option is not the right option for America, we need to think about these people that are symbolized here today. Some of us family members that have been denied health care, co-workers that have lost health care because they've lost a job. And it's time that we have real health care reform in this country that included a public option. I believe we have enough evidence today to issue a citizen's arrest warrant against Angela Brailey and Blue Cross.
Shame on Angela!
Shame on Angela Brailey!
Shame on Angela!
Shame on you! 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 Now we have some people here that are going to try to go inside to deliver a citizen's arrest warrant to Blue Cross. Now! Health care 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 now!
Where's the stairway?
Stop.
Could you give your name and position for the record here?
Nope.
Well, he's got the elevator turned on.
This is the way you treat your then we can't allow you through the stairways if the elevators are turned on.
How do you decide who goes up the stairs and who doesn't?
Could you turn that off, please?
Hey, Blue Cross! Get out of the way! A public option must have its day! Hey, Blue Cross! Get out of the way! A public option must have its day! Hey, Blue Cross! Get out of the way! A public option must have its day! When do we want health care? When do we want it?
So we went in to execute a citizen's arrest on Wellpoint. And unfortunately, the people here at Wellpoint don't want us to come up to their office. 45,000 people in America died last year because of Wellpoint and the other insurance industry denying them health care. and tired of these people killing their country and killing us. This is a crime. These are criminals. This insurance industry are criminals.
What do we want now? What do we want? Healthcare. What do we want now? What do we want? Healthcare. What do we want now? What do we want? Healthcare. What do we want now?
So the protest today was really about the parent company of Blue Cross. This is an office of Blue Cross, and their parent company is called Wellpoint Inc., and they're really one of the most egregious offenders in terms of big insurance companies who've been lobbying and spending thousands of dollars to block health reform proposals. Not only is this not okay for citizens of California and Sacramento and the whole country who desperately need reform of our broken healthcare system, we also think it's wrong and criminal, really, that Wellpoint continues to defend harmful practices that make reform necessary in the first place. For example, they continue to encourage their employees to find reasons to drop coverage for their customers. They continue to discriminate against people with pre-existing conditions, to just drop people's coverage if they do get sick, and find ways to refuse to pay for the care.
We've got to stop this. This is not just something we can talk about. We have to stop Wellpoint Insurance from killing people.
We need to reform the system before more people die for health care profits. And that's why I'm here supporting health care reform and asking Congress to support the public option.
For all the people in the world that need health care, please give us universal health care.
We're not going to stand for it anymore. They need to support reform, and they need to end these practices once and for all.
I just don't want to have to go through what my parents had to go through.